Initial reaction, Kobe, when you heard that Swaggy P could possibly be out 6 to 8 weeks?
Well, I feel bad for him. I feel bad for us. It's a big loss for us for 8 weeks. But he not talked, and I think he'll use this opportunity as a chance to get better.
What does that take away from the camp?
Enthusiasm, offensive punch, and chemistry. It's important for this new group to have the chemistry of playing well together and understanding what we like to do, what we don't like to do, and working together as a group. So that takes that away from us.
When I look at this roster and I think of guys that can create a shot off the dribble, it's you and it's Swaggy P. Who else can step up while he's out?
Honestly, not worried about that. That's never really been a thought of ours. Obviously he and I are really good at creating off the dribble, but our primary focus is the defensive end of the floor. We have to be able to contain teams, keep them in, keep them shooting low percentages, and then offensively get high percentage opportunities.
So what have you been seeing out of Wesley Johnson so far, just working with him this offseason first?
He looks phenomenal. He looks incredible. He can run all day. He's defending with a passion. He's covering lanes. He's shooting the gaps defensively. He's playing post defense, perimeter defense. He's doing it all.
He described his workouts with you as strength repetition.
Yeah.
How long was he working out with you consistently, and what were you guys focusing on?
All summer, every day. He was there, and every morning, 7:30, he was there.
He was talking about Byron when even though Nick has the thumb injury, but he made him get involved in drills, run the defense. Anyway, say about this.
Yeah, it says Byron don't play that. It's just, he hurt his hand, it didn't hurt his foot.
That's what I told him too.
Yeah, it's simple. You should be able to run, do defensive slides, and do all the things that you do from a conditioning level, so you don't lose that. That's really the important part in these 8 weeks, that he doesn't lose all the hard work that he's put in to get in condition.
Kobe, until last year, Nick was thought of as just a volume shooter when we did scouting reports. Last year, I thought he really worked on being a defender. Your thoughts on him as a defensive player?
No, I think he really competed. We had a few guys on the team that continued to compete, and he was one of them. And so he took that challenge, and he's carried it over to this year, and really having that be a focus of his.
What makes a great defender in this league?
Fundamentals. Fundamentals. That's the most important thing, is being fundamentally sound on defensive end.
He seemed like the one you were trash talking the most with in practice, so who kind of fills his spot in that role?
They all get it. We all talk a lot. I talk to Julius a lot too. So, trash talking is part of the game.
Jordan Clarkson said trash talking really hasn't been his thing. He's been quiet. Are you going to help him out with that?
Yeah, I'll help him out all right. He's just going to, he can be quiet all he wants.
With Wesley, he was telling a few of us just last year his responsibility, where he's playing so many different roles, and sometimes at the four, having to guard some bigger guys, the difficulty with that. What was your perspective on that role that he had, just seeing from the sideline?
Well, last year was a kind of a freak situation for a player like Wes. Wes, his greatest strength is defensively, and I think in this culture where defense is priority number one, I think he'll flourish.